The whole world's a stage. I'm Karen Worstell. I started off with my career in cybersecurity. So I spent 30 years in that, including being a Silicon Valley CEO and a chief information security officer for multiple companies, including Microsoft. I had this wonderful career in technology. For me, that experience and the way that benefited myself and my family and my community was super important to me. After I'd taken a little bit of a break, I wanted to come back in and do two things. First of all, I wanted to contribute to cleaning up the mess in cybersecurity because it's just not working out for us right now. And women are diminishing in the technical world. They were 34% of the workforce when I graduated from graduate school a few years ago, and now they're like 18% of the computing workforce, of the technical workforce. It's a great career. It's highly compensated. We want women to be able to stay in it if that's their choice. And so we made a whole new program. We called it Mojo Maker for Women in Tech, and that's our other program that we do now. We just had a 2-day event, and we're very excited about where it's going. This isn't my first time around the block in terms of a job and career. And so I made a promise to my husband that we were going to build a business that was going to replace both my income and his. We crossed the 6-figure threshold in our business in the first 6 months. So, something's going well. We use stages in so many ways. We were so fortunate to have the opportunity to speak on a local stage early this summer. That resulted in over six figures of opportunity. And I didn't even give a keynote. Stages has been important to me always. I mean, in my early career, I was always talking about cybersecurity. When I was at Microsoft, I talked to everybody about cybersecurity all over the world. But what was interesting about that was I was usually being invited to those stages because I was associated with a big name company. So they could say, Karen Worstell from Microsoft is on this stage, right? And that's really what people were coming to see. At least that's how I felt about it. What was a barrier, a little bit of a barrier for me? I knew it was important, but then I'm saying, this is just me they're coming to see. This is Karen Worstell, own company, like, right, W Risk Group or, Mojo Maker. Who's going to come see that? I realized that when I could tell a message, I could tell something from the stage that was going to move people, that was going to reach out and touch them, kind of both here and here, right? And propel them into some kind of action that was different than what they would have taken the day before the event. Then I thought, you know what? I actually do that. I've done that before. I just need to relearn the skills I thought I had before that I used for business purposes and reshape them. It's the number one way I know of to connect with other people without doing it one by one by one by one. I could not possibly schedule enough lunch dates to make this work. When you know that there's something to be said, don't hold back. Try to get out there and say it. It's important.